CAPE is California Association for Property and Evidence. Property and evidence tends to be left behind a little bit in the world of law enforcement, and the property and evidence officers have some of the greatest risk handling that narcotics and make sure it's stored safely and it remains safely stored. CAPE was developed to be that support, to bring that training, to bring that networking. I really thank the Orange County Healthcare group that came here today and worked with Tracker and a kind of a fruition of James Nally's dream, and that was to provide Narcan as a safety measure for the exposure possibilities that they may have.
I live in a rural area, so there's some agencies out there with very little funding for Narcan or any kind of thing like this. So having those tools available, free of charge, is amazing for those agencies because they do need this tool.
In 2017, the CAPE State Board put out a survey asking agencies how many folks have Narcan in their property room for protection, and we received a staggering result of around 42%, which was just completely unacceptable. From that point forward, I've always made it my personal goal or personal mission to get people protected. Fentanyl is in every state and it's just saturating the narcotics market. It's irresponsible to not pursue having that antidote. It's such a simple and easy antidote to use. It would be fruitless to not have that in your evidence unit.
Well, there's a lot of research actually that shows that the more you can inundate a community with naloxone, which is the generic name for Narcan, the healthier the community will be. If they are at risk for exposure to any kind of drug that might be laced with fentanyl, more so than the average person. The opioid overdose kind of epidemic has hurt communities across the country. So we've had, individual entities reach out to us to ask about training and education and consulting, but we've also had entire states ask us to educate their entire workforce.
Our effort now is to try to roll this type of a program out across the country. There are evidence units in every state that could benefit from grants and funding and being able to get this resource. Evidence technicians, by the nature of their job, have an incredibly higher exposure rate to fentanyl. So we're always looking for organizations to partner with so that we can become more ingrained with getting the word out, being able to find solutions, and ultimately keeping the people that are at the largest and highest rate of exposure protected. Narcan saves lives. And that's what we're here to try to do.
I think without Tracker's involvement, we wouldn't have this opportunity to get this Narcan for our departments.
Get this help, get this information, and take it back and save your people.